Hello everyone, welcome back to our blockchain technology course. In the previous lecture, we understood why blockchain was invented and how it solved the double spending problem. Today's lecture builds the architectural foundation required to truly understand blockchain systems. We will answer one essential engineering question. What is the difference between centralized, decentralized, and distributed systems? This concept is the backbone of modern computing and blockchain networks. Let's begin. Every digital service you use today follows a specific architecture. Whether it is banking, social media, cloud storage, or cryptocurrency networks, the system design determines security, reliability, performance, and trust. Blockchain did not invent networking. Blockchain reorganized how networks operate. To understand this revolution, we must first understand system models. Centralized systems. A centralized system is one where a single authority controls data, decision-making, and operations. One central server manages everything. Examples: traditional banks, social media platforms, government databases, company servers. All users connect to one controlling entity. How it works? Users send requests. Central server processes data. Server stores and verifies information. Server decides access and permission. All trust flows toward the center. Advantages and disadvantages of centralized systems. Advantages: fast decision making, easy maintenance, efficient performance, simple management. Disadvantages: single point of failure, vulnerable to cyber attacks, data censorship possible. Users do not own their data. If the central server fails, the entire system stops. Now let us move one step forward. Distributed systems. Definition: a distributed system spreads computation and data across multiple machines working together. There is no single machine doing all the work. Instead, multiple nodes cooperate. Examples: cloud computing infrastructure, content delivery networks, Google search infrastructure, large-scale enterprise servers. Key characteristics: multiple computers share workload. Tasks execute simultaneously. System improves scalability and performance. Important insight: distributed systems are not necessarily decentralized. They may still be controlled by one organization. For example, cloud servers may be geographically distributed but owned by a single company. Control remains centralized even if infrastructure is distributed. Now we reach the most important architecture for blockchain. A decentralized system removes the central authority entirely. Decision-making power spreads across independent participants. No single entity controls the network. How it works? Multiple independent nodes maintain copies of data. Participants verify actions collectively. Consensus determines truth. Trust emerges from collaboration rather than authority. Examples: Bitcoin network, Ethereum network, peer-to-peer file sharing networks. Advantages and challenges of decentralized systems. Advantages: no single point of failure, high resilience, censorship resistance, user ownership. Challenges: slower coordination, complex consensus mechanisms, higher communication overhead. Decentralization increases trust but introduces engineering complexity. Centralized versus distributed versus decentralized. Let us compare clearly. Centralized system. One authority controls everything. High efficiency, low resilience. Next, distributed system. In case of distributed system, many machines share workload, still may have central ownership, built for performance and scalability. Next, decentralized system. Control distributed among independent participants, designed for trust, transparency, and resilience, where blockchain fits. Blockchain combines two concepts: distributed infrastructure, decentralized governance. Every blockchain network runs on distributed nodes, but operates without centralized authority. This combination enables trustless transactions, immutable records, global consensus. Blockchain is therefore a decentralized distributed system. Why blockchain needed decentralization? A centralized authority could prevent fraud, but blockchain wanted to remove centralized trust. Decentralization allows strangers worldwide to agree on transaction history without banks or intermediaries. Consensus algorithms replace centralized control. Architecture makes blockchain possible. Real-world engineering perspective. Modern technology increasingly moves towards hybrid models. Cloud systems, distributed but centralized. Blockchain networks, distributed and decentralized. Enterprise blockchains, partially decentralized. Understanding these architectures helps engineers choose the right system for the right problem. Not every application needs blockchain. Architecture must match purpose. The evolution of the internet mirrors system architecture evolution. Early internet, centralized services. Cloud era, distributed infrastructure. Web3 era, decentralized networks. Blockchain represents a shift from platform ownership to user ownership. This transition defines the future digital economies. Today we learned what centralized systems are, how distributed systems operate, why decentralization changes trust models, and how blockchain combines distribution with decentralization. Understanding these architectures is essential before studying consensus mechanisms and blockchain operations. In the next lecture, we will explore blockchain architecture, blocks, chains, nodes, and networks. If you want to master blockchain technology like a university semester course, stay connected with this series. Thank you for watching.